A few days ago, I took delivery of a new driver which guarantees to be longer. Guarantees a strong word. The new Tour Edge Exotics driver. Let's do it, and let's do it now. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you are new to the channel and it's your first time watching the content, guys, first of all, today we have the brand new Tour Edge Exotic driver to review. Second of all, guys, if you are new here, please make sure you do consider hitting that subscribe button before you leave. That way you won't miss any of the great golf-related content that I bring to you guys every single day. Also, if you want to, you can leave us a like because that'd be lovely. Need that anymore. Is there anything else in here? You've always got to check, always check. And you see, guys, getting deliveries for me is something that I'm getting used to, but it never, ever, ever gets old, especially when on the box it says guaranteed longer. For me, that's definitely a challenge. So we're going to test the brand new Tour Edge Exotics driver against, what can we find? How about a Titleist Ts3, because we all know what that is, don't we? You know, you may not have heard of Tour Edge before or of Exotics before, and I have. Now, it's not a brand that I've reviewed in the past. It is something which a lot of people comment on the video saying, James, when are you going to review the Exotics driver? When are you going to review the Tour Edge hybrids, the fairway woods? All those are coming, guys. I've got them all to review and I'm very, very excited about them. One of the huge aspects about these products, I should probably be showing you this driver while we are talking about it. And one of the huge things, first of all, how good is that head cover? The colour scheme there is absolutely wonderful. It's still a boxing glove head cover, but the colour scheme is fantastic and it feels really, really premium. Now, premium is a word which you wouldn't necessarily associate with this brand because it is a little bit cheaper. It's a bit more affordable than a lot of products, than a lot of drivers. But does that mean it's not as good? Does that mean it's inferior? Well, on the box, it guarantees it's longer. Now, I'm going to take that with a pinch of salt. It's obviously a bit of a marketing term. What does it guarantee it's longer than? That's what we're going to test today. So one of the huge selling points about this Tour Edge Exotics driver, this is the EXS 220. It's the brand new model for 2020. Has to be the price, doesn't it? So you can pick these up at around about $349 or £299-ish. Obviously, depending on where you do your shopping and depending on exchange rates, etc. And for me, that's a huge coup. That's a huge thing. The price now, remember when the Cobra F9 was like the best driver of 2019, 18, purely because of the price? Well, this is going to undercut pretty much everything, but does that mean you lose the premium performance? Does that mean you lose the premium looks, the premium, well, it's definitely got a premium shaft in there. This driver has the hazardous 6.0 smoke shaft, which is pretty much what you can get in stock in most high-end drivers on the market today. So we've got that. We've also got a beautiful Lamp King Crossline 360 grip on there. That has to be the 360 because, oh wait, did I mention the $349, you also get this adjustment key because it is fully adjustable. And you also get a nice little business card which tells you exactly how you can adjust it, what you can adjust it to, and how you can keep it nice and simple, which I think is brilliant. Stop throwing things. Right, that's enough talk. Let's hit some shots, then we're going to hit some with the Titleist, then we're going to jump back into the Exotics, and we're going to see if it is guaranteed longer. Guaranteed is a strong word in golf. Not a bad start, we're in the fairway. So one of the big pieces of innovation that is in this Exotics Tour Edge EXS 220 is the diamond cut face. So you'll see now if we zoom in to a close-up of the face, we have it in the top left-hand corner, which is what all the brands tend to do now, don't they? They'll give the face a name and then they'll just etch it on the top there, just so you know that it's got a name. And to me, what they are saying about the diamond face is quite clever. It's basically very similar, very similar to Callaway's flash face, where it has different thicknesses and thicknesses all across the face so that you can get more ball speed, generally more ball speed and a lower spin. Cool. That was bottomy, and we've definitely lost some ball speed there and lost a bit of distance. It's going to be interesting to see if by guaranteed, the guys mean guaranteed longer in general or guaranteed longer if you absolutely nuke it. That one, it was pilot error. Strike it low in the face, it's going to spin up at 3,500. You're not going to get the ball speed and it's going to cost you distance. We also have the triple carbon tech in this club, which means that Tour Edge are able to move the weight, distribute it around. We have a 9-gram weight which is adjustable in the back of the club here, and that is for super high MOI. I love that saying, super high MOI, super high MOI, super high MOI, or max MOI as it says on the bottom of the club. You'll see that we have the carbon crown, which looks absolutely awesome. It's really elongated, this club at the back. It looks really, really inviting, really, really forgiving. It was better. Still not amazing. The driver also has an SD card in the head. SD bar, not an SD card, that's what's in this camera here. An SD bar inside the head, which is a sound diffusion bar, and that's all about getting better acoustics out of the head, so getting better audio, better sound, as you will. Right, let's hit a couple more, then let's go Titleist, then we'll jump back into exotics. That's as good as I've got. It's just, Got to say, I am really, really enjoying the sound of this. It feels as though it's coming out a little bit high, but there's the one. There's the one. 2000 spin, 156 ball speed, 285 carry. Oh, better not drop it. Right, so guys, we all know about the Titleist Ts3. It's been out a while now. It's kind of the stalwart of the first kind of real drivers that came into the market for this family range era of drivers, I suppose you could say. I'm going to smash some balls with this, then we're going to jump back into the exotics, because remember, that is what this video is about. So obviously the Ts3, that's in a market that's a little bit kind of more high-end. It's in the Taylormade market, it's in the Cobra market, the Ping market, the Callaway market. So it's more expensive than the Tour Edge. Guys, hit those comments below. How much difference do you think there'll be? Do you think the Tour Edge will nick it? Will it go further? Guaranteed longer, remember. Always love the look of this when I put it down, always. Well, that's left. That's as good a swing as I've got. That's about what I would expect. 279 carry, spinning at 2,900, pretty much what I would expect after working on my game like we've been saying in the videos. And remember, yes, you can buy a new driver, you can buy a Titleist driver, you can buy a Tour Edge driver, you can buy a Callaway driver. Go and work on your game, then maybe buy a driver. Right guys, so that's 6 shots hit with the Titleist Ts3, and I've got to say now, this isn't necessarily a comparison video. This is more a video testing out the claim that Tour Edge is guaranteed longer, like it says on the box. But if it was a comparison, sound-wise and feel-wise, I've got to go with the Tour Edge. It feels really good, it sounds really, really good. It doesn't feel like it's performing as well, but we'll have to take a look at the numbers. Let's hit a few more with it. I'm really enjoying it, actually. Another thing that I really, really like about this is the sticker that comes on the shaft that also says 100% assembled in the USA. I like it when people are proud of where things are made, or assembled anyway. That's right, that's high right. All right. Well, we've not shouted that before, have we? Oh, that was a terrible swing. Terrible swing. That was a terrible swing, and it was definitely pilot error, but for me, it's not performing when I kind of miss the middle. When I get the middle, there, it feels okay. Right, come on, 3 more, and let's just try and smash it out the park. That was nice, quite like that one. Lovely shape, a little bit high spin. One thing I will say is obviously this driver is set to be max MOI. It has the weight at the back, very similar to the Cobra Speedzone Extreme, and most drivers do have a kind of forgiving option, don't they? It would be interesting to see if they released a sub-zero version or a low spin version and move that weight forwards, because some of the shots there, I feel like I've hit that pretty good. I'm looking down there because the numbers are down there, and that spun at like 3,500, which is high. But if we could move that there, maybe. The good thing is they're all on the planet, and I've only had 1 force out as well. That's as good a golf swing as I've got. That's spinning at 2.2, pitching at 276, and it's just peeling away. Absolutely, to be honest, 299 quid. Hell yeah. Right guys, last shot with the Tour Edge Exotics. I keep having to look down. EXS 220. This has been good. I've really enjoyed this. I'm actually quite surprised. I mean, I always go into reviews with an open mind, but when you get a box with claims like that on, and I mean, that could mean absolutely anything, couldn't it? That could mean longer lifespan, it could mean longer box. I don't know. But it almost comes across as a little bit gimmicky. I don't think Tour Edge need to do that. I think the product looks great, feels great. Let's hit one more, then take a look at the numbers, and then we'll do a roundup. Come on, big one. Let's try and pitch this 280. Healy, and it's just lost everything again. Ugh. That would frustrate me on a golf course. I mean, the swing was terrible, and I've hit it like there. But right, guys, I'm quickly going to hit some more with the Titleist just so we've got a fair test and equal numbers. Bear with. See, that's interesting because that was toey, high toey, and it's carried exactly what I would want it to carry, 274. It's spun obviously very low at like 1900 because of the strike, but it's out there. So let's take a look if the Tour Edge Exotics EXS 220 is guaranteed longer than just a Titleist Ts3. Right, so first of all, we'll look at dispersion because, well, why not? The Titleist there, it's exactly what I would expect my dispersion to be. A couple of bad shots left, not really up the right-hand side, and overall I'm quite happy with that. If we look at the Exotics, one thing which I love is I've not hit that left. Really happy that I've not hit that left. There's the high right one with the bow shout 4. But apart from that, I'm quite happy with all of those really. What about where it counts? Not that hitting fairways doesn't count, 'cause it does, but let's take a look at the numbers. So we'll take a look at the Titleist numbers first, guys, and generally when I test drivers it's around 275 average, and you can see that I started off like an absolute machine, then kind of got a little bit, I don't know if I got tired or not, but these are all what I would expect. Like I said, I've been working on the game, so generally what I expect. The worst shot coming in at 265 carry, an average of 275. Spinning at 2.7, which is absolutely exactly what I would want. What about the Exotics? So the Exotics 265, these are started really slowly, picked up, there's where I kind of really felt like I nailed it. 285 carry there, that's massive. But the mishits, like that one there, 240, obviously that was a bad swing. 251, the last one, that was a bad swing. 249, that was a terrible swing. So the average is actually down at 263, and I can't say I'm going to take any shots out because none of them were horror swings, they were just bad swings. They're spinning average at 3299, and we've got an average club head speed of 106.3, an average ball speed of 155, compared to with the Titleist, an average ball speed of 159. So for me there, I'm a little bit surprised about those numbers. I'm not going to lie, I thought it would perform better on average over 20 golf shots, but then when I did miss the face, it didn't feel like it had the oomph, it didn't feel like it had the power that maybe the Titleist had, or maybe a Callaway would have, or a Taylormade would have, or a more expensive driver would have. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I really like this as a driver. I really like it to look at, I really like the sound of it when you get it out the middle. Performance-wise, when you get it out the middle, you can't really complain with it. I can't say that if I hit this out the middle every single time, it would be outperformed by anything else in the market, because I hit one of the longest drives potentially I've hit in a long time with it, but albeit I am working on my game quite a lot. So as a bit of a roundup, fantastic idea, amazing price point, looks great, sounds great, you've got premium shaft, you've got premium grips, you've got all premium components, it's adjustable as well. Maybe with a fitting, that might help me a little bit more with that, but then could say that about anything, couldn't you? Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, make sure you do hit that subscribe button below. We are well on the way to 100,000 subscribers, and I really want you to be a part of it, so make sure you do give us a hand with that. Leave us a like if you enjoyed this content. Comment below, would you play Tour Edge Exotics EXS 220? Got it right first time, nailed it, yes. It only took a full video. And as always, guys, I really look forward to seeing you tomorrow.